Here we are again in the multi-purpose room. It was raining earlier. Makes a nice sound in here when it rains, but it just stopped for the time being. Smoking pipe I got from Rob Cooper at CoopersArk. You can look him up on eBay. CoopersArk. He has all kinds of interesting pipes. So this was one that he didn't think was going to have much marketability. It has a few pits and flaws in it. And you know how I like those. Redman's Royal, London made. I think I last smoked this in a video when I was coming back from Pendleton, Oregon. I almost never look back on my old videos. You know, I'm smoking. I mean, I'm looking for companionship to smoke, and so that's really why I did. So crazy. Psycho. Oh, Mark. Yeah. But that one I have looked back on actually a couple of times. Partially for the soundtrack. I like that Kenny Chesney. Plus, it was just such a great trip. And that big wide open out there. Great Basin, upper northern aspect of the Great Basin is just so, such a great country. Anyway, I was smoking this in that video. Great pipe. Maybe a little too refined for my taste, or for my usual taste. I really love this pipe. But, really nice, yeah. So, it seemed appropriate. I'm going to do YABAO. Yet another box already opened. I couldn't resist. Plus, I've been kind of busy and I just didn't have a chance to make a video. Box. Yes. Postage. $14.15. Holy mud. Wow. Of course, it's insured and so forth. But still, that's a lot. So anyway, look at this. Tobaccos. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, let's go through them, Joey. Rattrays 7 Reserve. Wow. These are all Latakia blends, and so Rob didn't think he was particularly interested in these. And so he shared. Wow, he's just such a generous guy. You know, people model good behavior, and whether other folks see that and take it up, note it, and say, wow, I could be more like that. Remains to be seen. But he is just an amazingly nice guy, and really upstanding and very generous. So, Rattrays 7 Reserve. Very nice blend. That's what I'm smoking here. From the mid-1990s. Wow. So at least 10 years old. Well, actually, more than that. Oh, yeah. Getting to be 20. Very smooth, very nice. A lot of flavor. Kind of, I'll have to relight here, too. Yeah. Kind of leathery. Maybe a little oaky. You know, that slightly tannic quality. Leather, earth, you know, basement dirt. A little smokiness. A little sweet, a little sour. but smooth, really smooth, and dry. It has a dry sense, where sometimes blends that are a little more sour, maybe, seem a little wetter somehow. So it's very interesting. Yeah, it's nice. It's really nice. So I shared some of this with Adam and Doug over at Cargo Hold, and they were like, "Wow, this is great." You know? So sharing is really fun if you can keep it moving. Delightful, delightful. A tin of Throgmorton Cellar. So I have not opened this. This is from, I'm not sure when. Doesn't have a date on it, so it may be a little newer. But I think it's one with a little piece of wood in there, with stave cubes cut from barrels used to mature in flavor. Throgmorton's own special whiskeys. Is that decadent? That is decadent. Let's see, what do we have? We have some Captain Earl's Night Watch, which was, you open the tin here, I did open it, from 1999, so 16 years old, and it was really dry, so, but just smelled great. Oh man, just the tin aroma was remarkable, but very, very dry. So what I did is I poured it out on a plate, a ceramic plate, and actually set it outdoors on the back porch under cover. And it's so humid here, you know, it's like above 90% humidity all the time, that I left it out for about 4 days, and it did kind of rehydrate some. Now whether those, it'll never be what it was, but it might be pretty damn good. So we'll try that. We'll try that. Some 1792 Kendall Flake, dark Kendall Flake, from Samuel Gwith, from the late 1990s. Wow. And these have like sugar crystals on them. You know, it's just amazing. There's, Doug Owen was saying that it's flavored with Tonkin bean, and as a natural flavoring. And he wasn't too enthusiastic about that, but I'm going to have to try it, of course. How could I not try it? I can't wait. I'll do a video. Esoterica, from the mid-1990s or earlier, it says on the back. And So to Bed is the name of the tobacco. Put on your smoking jacket, pour a glass of vintage port, let your golden retriever settle at your feet, and enjoy this superlative mixture while you chronicle the day's events in your diary. So that person who is writing that hyperbole must have moved over to McClellan, because it's a very similar style. Can't wait to try that. Okay. And that's that. Delightful, delightful. Ah, yes. I should have a better lighter, I just don't have one with me. And normally I use matches. But this is kind of a semi-outdoor shed here, and it's like our damp climate. Things get pretty damp, even in a little Ziploc baggie. The matches get a little mungy. So, Rob. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mm-hmm. Your generosity, that's an amazing thing. like Seattle rain. Honestly, the perfect weather to smoke a pipe. Although, really, any weather is perfect to smoke a pipe. Even when it's hot sometimes. In the right conditions, or just sitting around having a conversation, smoking. Wow, there's just nothing better. What else is going on in there? Yeah, I'd call it earth, maybe a little bit of granite, yeah, it's really good. And mellow. Not quite as creamy mellow as that Syrian Full Balkan from McClellan's the other day. That was, I really, honestly, that is the smoothest, mellowest blend I think I've ever smoked. And that came from Doug Owen at Cargo. So I just want to acknowledge that. I didn't remember where that came from. This is really tasty stuff. So enjoy your day. Just wanted to share my YABAO with everybody. Share my good fortune.